What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of The Journey coming to you today. In today's episode, we have Arsenal at home in the FA Cup quarterfinal, and then probably Manchester United in the league away from home. We beat Arsenal, then we'll have another FA Cup match. I think it'll be before the Manchester United match. If we lose to Arsenal, then we'll just come back for Man United. Nothing has happened in between episodes. Literally nothing has happened. At the end of the last recording, I literally hit save, quit, and then now I've booted up to this. I haven't even clicked continue. So let's go ahead and click continue. Let's get to the match against Arsenal. Looks like a bunch of people are good to go. Skyvink's still out. Sandro Rodriguez is good for 30 minutes. He will not be starting. This is a big match. Oh, God. Okay, we have Brighton and Bristol in the league after this, so yeah, well, I don't know. I do not know. We'll probably rotate a little bit. Go Will Thompson instead of Souza. Let's go Leon de Vries instead of Skyvink. Let's go Sandro Rodriguez off. We'll bring on Luger Shad. Arbia is going to start. Ribeiro probably shouldn't start, but I don't know if we have much of a choice. We could drop to... we can't really do that, can we? I was going to say we could drop to 3 midfielders, but that doesn't solve the left wing issue. Actually, what we could do, we could go Joffrey Carbia up front and still go with 3 midfielders. Bring on maybe Lewis Hall. I mean, can you play up here? Oh, you absolutely can. Sweet. Okay, never mind. Lewis Hall in the middle. Up competition, so Martin Diaz in goal. You're good for a full 90. This injury crisis is killing us. Absolutely killing us. Linares instead of Arola. Balogun instead of Mudryk. We need a center back instead of Souza. So we will bring God, who do we bring? I guess Isherwood instead of Souza. We need a winger. So it will be, and we'll bring Moreno instead of Rodriguez. Lamal instead of Vink. That should get us. Ribeiro doesn't really need to be going. I mean, he passed his fitness test, so I think we're fine. We'll go with this today. In goal, we have Martin Diaz, back four of Jose, Matthijs de Ligt, Will Thompson, and Hugo. Sergio Hernandez, João Veloso in the midfield, Luger Shad, Lewis Hall, Leon de Vries, supporting Joffrey Carbia up front. Before we get started, I'm going to close my office door because laundry. I don't know if if the microphone was picking up the washing machine, but very loud and very annoying. So let's get to the match. Teams are warming up. Martin Odegaard, Kaya Sacco, Gabriel Martinelli, Carlos Teixeira, I know causes us issues. There's a Ferrero and a Ferraro. I feel like that should be cheating. Alvarez, not that one. William Saliba on the bench. Wearing the number 4, which feels wrong. But oh well. Carry on from your last performance. We will do well. Chelsea in blue, Arsenal in red. FA Cup at Stamford Bridge. One of 2 FA Cup matches being played today. Aston Villa will be taking on Southampton a little bit later. Lewis Hall with the corner kick. Will Thompson trying to win the header. It is cleared out to Jose now with Hall again. Keeps it in play. Plays it off to João Veloso, whose shot is not too far off target. Goes just over the bar. And it is a goal kick for Arsenal, but we start up again with a Chelsea throw. Thompson up to Leon de Vries. Playing a little bit out of position. We've played him there a number of times here recently, but still not his favored spot. Ferrero trying to find Saka. Hugo intercepts. Looking for the squared ball. It takes a deflection, hits the post. That's what it's called. Still applying pressure, but not quite enough. 12 minutes gone. We have had the only shot so far. We've had a couple of corners. João Veloso lays it off to Matthias de Ligt. Come on, boys. Teixeira on his left. Wide of the upright. Arsenal with the majority of the possession so far, about 60%. I prefer more possession, but I think we'll be just fine. Bukayo Saka gives it up. Lewis Hall out to De Vries. A lot of space around him. Takes the shot himself. Trying to go to the near post. Hits the outside of it. Hits the outside of the net. And chance goes begging. We have a corner here that we played short. Jose skips around his man. Brought down edge of the area. Looking to see if it is a penalty. I think it is just outside the box. Close enough that VAR is having a check. No penalty. But it is a foul outside the area. It's in a very dangerous spot. Luis Felipe having a talking to. Arbia very quickly taking the free kick. Ferrero puts it out for a Chelsea throw. That was a waste of a very good free kick position. Bad cross. I think we will play for set pieces once that option becomes available to us again. Lujershad plays it off to De Ligt. Now with Thompson. João Veloso. Hernandez, Jose, good ball to Lujershad, might have been offside. He was, and it's a free kick in favor of Arsenal. Coming up to halftime, it is still 0-0. 2 minutes of stoppage goes by very quickly. Not much in it. Keep going, boys. We're doing well. Halftime change for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli making room for his replacement. Raro gives it to Luis Felipe. Alan Kardec the left wing back, gives it up. Hernandez lays it off to Lugershad, whose first touch really fails him. Carbia having a quiet day so far up front. He's sitting on a 6.4 rating right now. Lewis Hall has some room. Come on, man. Gotta be better. Ferrero, given plenty of time to find his pass. Alvarez back to Ferrero. Alvarez again. DeVries intercepts. Carbia doesn't really do much with it. Can't hold on to the ball. And Arsenal have it once again. Making a move for a counterattack. I think Teixeira was offside. He scores. It will be going to VAR. Offside has been given. He looked offside. Want to see how tight it was. Who was holding him on? Really nobody. About a yard offside. We will work it into the box. Always a fan of that team instruction. Coming up to the 60th minute, we will make a sub. Let's take off Joffrey Carbia, bring on Falair and Balogun, and I don't know. We'll bring on Ribeiro for Lugershad. I know probably shouldn't given his fitness, but 30 minutes he should be okay. We are going to encourage the lads. Hassan into the box. Saka can't quite get there. Jose clears it only to Silkburn. That's a good chance for Arsenal. Tipped over the bar. Corner kick. It's going to be an outswinger from Saka. Steps up, takes it. Going to the near post. Hernandez clears. Finds Balogun. Looking to start a counterattack. Looks like he was fouled, but no highlight afterwards. Saka once again with the corner. Near post. Oh. Just wide. A lot of chances here for Arsenal. Ferraro up to low. Iacono. Another shot that has been tipped out for a corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. This is going to be dangerous. Bukayo Saka going to step up to take it. Yep. Lucio Ferraro scores his first of the season. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Take off Hernandez. No, we'll keep him on. We'll take off João Veloso. Bring on Caleb Van Molenbroek. Swap them. We can also take off Matthias de Ligt in favor of Matteo Ruggeri. Keep Ruggeri as the ball player. Go attacking. I'm going to encourage. We'll do the early crosses. Doesn't look like we'll get another opportunity here. 5 minutes of stoppage time here in the second half, and it goes way too quickly. That's full time. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. We just did not have the depth for that match. We are knocked out of the FA Cup, which means we will be playing Manchester United. We'll come back in just a moment. All right, it is match day against Manchester United, top of the table. We played 2 matches. We played Brighton, beat them 3-2. We should not have given up 2 goals. So that should have been a 3-0. But our defense kind of just fell asleep for the second half and fortunately gave up a couple of goals. Same thing happened at Bristol. Controlled the first half, gave up the lead in the second half. So hopefully coming into the United game, we won't be doing that. We've also figured out who we're playing in the quarterfinal for the Champions League. We are up against Ajax, and the winner of this match will play the winner of Barcelona and PSG. Other games are Wolfsburg, Arsenal, and Madrid, Liverpool. So that will be next episode. For the rest of today's episode, Manchester United away from home. As you can see, everybody's fit. Yay, except for Arola and Thompson. But starting 11 is back to full fitness. Everybody's good to go. Light playing time for most everybody. Jose went on international duty. And a handful of other guys did too. Leon de Vries went on international duty. But let's get to this. Let's make a couple of changes. Linares is quite tired, so he won't be featuring Balogun instead of Mudryk. And Ford isn't very good. Agbo, definitely not. Linares is the one, I think. Linares and Isherwood on the bench for us. Linares or Arola. There we go. Will Thompson's out for a few weeks with sprained ankle ligaments, and Arola is still out for looks like the rest of the season. What happened to you? Damaged cruciate ligaments in February. So ACL, MCL, something like that. He's out for the rest of the season and probably a little bit longer. Let's get back to the team selection. I think we're good with this. In goal, we have Roberto Vesco. Yes, it is Premier League match. We have Roberto Vesco in goal. Back 4 of Jose, Matthijs de Ligt, Souza, and Hugo. Sergio Hernandez, João Veloso in the midfield. Sandro Rodriguez, Joffrey Carbia, Rodrigo Ribeiro with Sky Vink up front. The band is finally back together. We have all of these good links still. Let's submit the team. Let's get to the match. Finally, we have everybody back, and we are at kind of the business end of the season. We need these guys back and fit. Diego Costa in goal. Walter Bueno. Wissa, I remember, caused issues. Marcus Vinicius. Rasmus Højlund. It's a good team. Go out there and impress me. Chelsea are about to offer me another contract, which is exciting. One thing I did see, I've been keeping kind of a little bit of an eye on the job center. The job has not opened up yet, but might soon. The Arsenal job, Marco Rose is very insecure. So if that job opens up, we're going to be applying for it. I don't really want to apply for any other Premier League clubs. But if Arsenal does open up, I think we kind of have to apply for it. I've also been keeping an eye on Major League Soccer, Liga MX, stuff like that. Nothing really has popped up that's super interesting except for this Arsenal one. We are 1-0 down against Man U. Luis scoring 18 minutes into the match. Corner. Nope, nobody where's our marking? Nobody on the far post. That was poor from us. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on, because the financial situation here at Chelsea is not fantastic. I don't anticipate a large transfer budget next season. I don't know what Arsenal's financials look like. I don't anticipate them being as bad as Chelsea's. I don't really know what's causing the issue. But getting away from that, I think, would be a positive move. And it would really fit the thumbnail if I finished out the journey with Arsenal. I think that would be quite clever. Me wearing the Arsenal shirt for the thumbnail. That was the I actually just used the picture I used for the beta save. I used the same picture of myself. Just moved it around. I guess I could have, what I could have been doing, now that I think about it, is photoshopping the jerseys on, or even just taking new pictures, but it took like an hour to get that picture. Vinicius is through as well. 2-0. His 9th of the season, 23rd minute. Man U 2, Chelsea 0. Oh. On a counter attack as well. Tried for the offside trap, didn't work. That's all right. We're okay. We're still okay. Plenty of game left. There we go. We got one back. Sky Vink with his 18th of the year. Man U 2, Chelsea 1. This is going to be an interesting match, I think. Jose with a good cross. Sky Vink wins the header. So one thing I did see as well with the emails, we are coming toward the end of the season. I had to give a contract to Hugo starting at the end of the season. We re-signed him for, I think, 5 years. But one thing that did come up was to not give Sky Vink a new contract because he's not good enough. I would disagree with that. I will probably end up giving him another contract. He has scored quite a few goals. He has stepped up to the plate when we needed him to. And he just works in the system with the pressing forward better than Leon de Vries does. But with Sky Vink out, Leon de Vries has played really well. Unlucky, boys. I'm out of water. Right, Smith with the ball over the top, looking for Wissa. Keeps it in play. Hugo tackles, and it's out for a Manchester United throw. Ramirez will be the one to take it. Receives it back from Wissa, gives it to Smith. Now with Scalvini. Alistegi takes the shot, it's blocked, it falls to Mora, who's through. Vesco is able to come out and get the ball from him. Good. United forced to make a substitution early. I don't think I talked about it. I think it's like 9th or 10th minute. They had to make the change due to an injury. to, was it Hoyland, I think? Bueno over to Albastegi. Smith over the top, finds Louise. A lot of space there. Inside to Mora, lines it up. Shot goes well over the bar. Leaning too far back. Yeah, it was Hoyland coming off for Amori. Speaking of Amori, here he is. Takes the corner. Ah. That's a good finish as well. Ah. We were playing so well. Far post through traffic. Wissa with a fantastic finish. Make a substitution. Ribeiro not getting the job done today. He's on a 6.2. Bring on Leon DeVries on the left. I'm really liking DeVries there. Seems to be working quite well. Bring on Regari for Souza. Family group chat. Popping off right now, making plans for dinner tonight. Today is Sunday, so my family does family dinner every Sunday. Rotates between being hosted at my sister's house and my mom's house. My mom and my dad's house. Shad coming on for Sandro Rodriguez. But yeah, we're having pork steaks tonight. I'm not a fan of pork, but whatever. It is what it is. It's free food. I'm gonna have like half or a third of a pork steak. Anyway, click continue. We are in control of the match, passing well and getting our shots on target, but we're not doing anything with it. We're not scoring them. To be fair, like the other two goals United have scored have been, what was that the counterattack goal? That first one where nobody was marking on the corner. That's a good save from Diogo Costa. Gary. Standing over it with the outswinger, going to the near post. Sky Vink heads it toward goal. Straight to Costa. So no danger. Carbia trying to square it for her teammate. An odd start to a highlight. I'm feeling FM shenanigans about to occur. Rolls it out to Bueno. Over to Scalvini. That's full time. Manchester United 3, Chelsea 1. That wasn't good enough, boys. All right. Where does that leave us? Third, Liverpool have a game in hand. And they have better goal difference, so they will probably leapfrog us. About that. When are we coming back? Coming back for Ajax. Both legs. And then finishing out the season. We are toward the business end of the Premier League season. We got 6 matches left. We're guaranteed Europe, but we're aiming for top 4. If we can finish second, that would be lovely. If Tottenham drop points, Liverpool drop points, we have a chance. We don't play Tottenham again, but we do play Arsenal. Speaking of which, that's what I was going to look at. You look at the job center, there's not really anything interesting right now. Bologna still have not found a head coach. Nobody is a leading candidate. Nobody wants that job. We look at job security. Marco Rose with Arsenal is insecure. They have won their last few, but they are, what, 9th right now in the table, which is not good enough for Arsenal standards. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I do anticipate a new contract to be offered very shortly. Once that is offered, I'll sign it. But I will be applying for the Arsenal job if that opens up. I mean, they've won another game, so they are 8th. What other matches? Liverpool dropped points. That's very good. Tottenham beat Wolves. So they are 5 points above us. Manchester City with a game in hand. They can't lead Praga. So we're in good shape for top 4 for the games that we have left. Liverpool and Arsenal are going to be the tough ones. Sunderland getting European football next year probably. That'll be a little bit of a tougher one as well. Yeah, that is where we're gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All of those fun things. And as always, we'll see you later.